Hey there, I'm Patrick Franco, and I'm joined today by Melly, who will be our student as we explore Adho Mukha Vrksasana, which you probably know as handstand, and it also is literally translated as downward facing tree. Sometimes it's actually even called full arm balance, but it has a few names, and most importantly, we know that we're going to be balancing on our hands in this shape. Now, this pose is sometimes also referred to as an inversion because, of course, you are upside down. But some lineages think of it more as an arm balance, mainly because you're balancing just on your hands, whereas inversions, there's usually a little more stability, like headstand and shoulder stand. Either way, it's a pose that you will be inverted and upside down, trying to find balance, and all the things that come along with being upside down and balancing at the same time. So this pose strengthens the muscles of the arms, shoulders, back, abdomen, spinal muscles, as well as the hip stabilized muscles and the legs. It stretches the entirety of the torso, the abdomen, as well as both the hip flexors and the hamstrings. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at Adho Mukha Vrksasana handstand now, and Melly is going to start on her hands and knees. Now, we're going to do it from this side angle first, mainly so that you can see the side of her body as she goes into it. If you're at home, we will look at it also kicking up to the wall, but we're using this side angle so that you can understand the visual of what the body and what the alignment needs to do from the side first. So she's going to start in downward facing dog, which we know this shape. The arms are fully extended, the spine is lifting, the legs are really working, and downward facing dog is an excellent pose to help you indicate whether or not you might be ready to work on Adho Mukha Vrksasana handstand. From here, she's going to step one foot in halfway, and then the other leg is going to lift, and she's going to pause before she hops. So she's going to keep that leg nice and straight, keep her arms extending, keep her upper back in. Now I'm going to be here to be her wall. She's going to breathe in, and then she's going to breathe out and hop. Breathe in and breathe out and hop. I am securing her hips so that she can lift through her arms, her hips, her legs, all the way through her toes and her feet. Full extension of the entirety of the body. And when she's ready, she can come down, and then she can rest in Uttanasana. Good. It's important when you're first working on handstand that you're not just settling into or sinking into your lumbar spine, your low back. And that's why we work first on this extension dynamically through the arms, the spine, and the legs. And hopefully you saw that from that side view, because she did a really good job of the extension through the entirety of the body. But we now are going to turn the mat perpendicular to the wall. That way you can, at home, work on this shape using the wall if you don't have a teacher at home to help assist you. So she's going to do downward facing dog, facing the wall. This is very important. Your distance of your hands away from the wall. The further you move your hands away from the wall, the further your feet have to go to get to the wall. And that means there's going to be a bigger curve in your spine the further you are away. So usually we say just 1 or 2 inches away from the wall is ideal. And she's in downward facing dog. We get those arms going. We extend the spine. We lift the hips. She'll step 1 foot in, lift the other leg, breathe in. And as you breathe out, you'll kick up to the wall. Immediately, the heels press into the wall. She'll take her feet together, and then use the heels into the wall to take the tailbone away from the wall. Away from the wall. Yes, that's it. And at the same time, maintaining that and stretching through the legs, the arms, the entirety of the torso. Good. If possible, you can even look towards the wall, and that'll get your upper back to go in, and the tailbone stays in. Beautiful. When you're ready to come down, one leg, and then the other one will follow, and then you can rest in Uttanasana, or even child's pose. And when she's ready, she'll sit up. So there you have it. Adho Mukha Vrksasana, downward facing tree is the literal translation, but we know it as handstand or full arm balance. It's a great pose that energizes the entirety of your nervous system, so it gets you going really fast. And it's useful to practice this pose at a wall so that you can focus on that extension without having to worry about the balance. All right, keep practicing, and we will see you on the mat again next time.